you, citizens of independent India. It's Independence Day on Saturday, and all this week we are bringing you State of the Nation based on our exclusive CNN-IBN Hindustan Times survey on how Indian society has changed since independence. Tonight we bring you our survey findings on what Indians feel about modern women. India has a woman president, a woman at the head of the Congress party, and a woman speaker in the Lok Sabha. Yet the modern woman is still often blamed for promoting pub culture, obscene dressing, and bold, aggressive women are still sometimes seen as perceived as targeting women or misusing gender rights laws. Modern women seem to be public enemy number one, or are they? Joining us tonight, Pooja Bedi, actor, Purnima Advani, former chairperson of the National Commission for Women, and Meenakshi Reddy Mahadevan, author as well as a modern young woman, I'm sure. Before we begin, let me first give you the methodology of the survey. The CNN-IBN Hindustan Times poll was conducted by GfK Mode in street corners and homes in 16 cities, metros, large towns and small towns. 3,506 people were interviewed between July 19 and 23rd. Let's now get you those exciting findings in our exclusive poll. Is there an increase in rape and sexual harassment due to the clothes that women wear, we asked. 79%, 8 out of 10, feel that rape and sexual harassment is linked to the clothes that women are wearing. 21% feel rape and sexual harassment aren't linked to the way women dress. We asked the question, are the existing laws on rape, dowry, harassment being used by women to target men? 84% feel women are misusing rape and dowry laws to target men. 16% feel women are not misusing these laws. We asked the question, are men becoming violent towards women with their changing roles in society? 29% agree that men are becoming violent towards women. 51% agree somewhat. 20%, I beg your pardon, don't agree that men are becoming violent towards women. 50% there saying somewhat agree. Do women harass men inside their homes? 39% say women too harass men inside their homes. 61% feel women don't harass men inside their homes. So that's the first hopeful finding according to me. Is evidence of virginity in a woman an issue before marriage? 37% men said yes. But here now is a pretty progressive finding. 63% men said no. Do you think sex before marriage is still a taboo in Indian society? 67% said yes, it is. 24% said no, it is gaining acceptance. 9% said don't know, can't say. Let's get into our discussion now with our very, very eminent panelists who are joining us. Pooja Bedi, the finding about what women wear. Now, that is a very controversial one. 79% or 8 out of 10 feel that rape and sexual harassment is linked to the clothes that women are wearing. So it's as if to say they're asking for it. How does that make you feel? Does it make you feel that really this is really a barometer of just how anti-modern we still are?
I think it's very unfortunate, Sagrika, when people do make these kind of comments. It would therefore, one would therefore assume that in countries where the dress code is, completely covered, that there would be no instances of rape, which is not the case. I think it's very sexist to make remarks like that. I think it's very out of place in a modern country like India today to make remarks like this. And it's astonishing that, as our society is progressing more and more, I guess we will encounter situations like this where men, especially so, will be very threatened by this modern Indian woman and use anything in their power to cast aspersions on her character, to try and pull her down back to her place where she should be, which is the kitchen. I can understand it is threatening for the Indian man, because in just one lifetime we've seen the Indian woman just go from strength to strength. She's a new phenomena. And the Indian man is completely clueless about this person. She's not the ideal, the typical mother, the typical grandmother or aunt who he's grown up with. All of a sudden, she's this modern woman who's earning, who has a place for herself in society. She has economic independence. She's equal. And that is threatening to them, and I can understand and I sympathize for them because it's not something that they're used to, but they have to get used to it.
Right. In fact, that's a good point to put to Purnima Advani. Purnima Advani, is it really the inadequacies in the modern Indian man or the anti-modern Indian man which is forcing him to cast these kind of aspersions on what clothes women are wearing and how they're dressing and how they behave in public? It's basically because the men are simply threatened by that.